Hello and welcome to Unreal Fest 23 in New Orleans. My name is Matt Workman and I will be your guide through my first-person point of view experiencing the festival. There's some serious moments with Tim Sweeney, but most of all, I'm hanging out with people from Epic Games, eating food, and meeting people. There's some swag, there's a lot of eating. I liked filming the eating. We're going to check out Snoop Dogg's presentation and then back into the cafeteria, my favorite part, I guess, where I'm just hanging out with people and eating and trying to just kind of show the vibes overall of Unreal Fest. A little bit of insider party stuff going on here. Cool outfit. I like that a lot. Looking at Corey hitting people, and we're going to find out together if Unreal Fest was good or bad this year. Spoiler alert, it was good. Day -1 here. This is just prepping, and I've landed in my hotel room. Pretty cool view of New Orleans, and let's do a tour. So not sure this is going to make it, but we're doing a bathroom tour or a hotel room tour. Get ready to be impressed. Here it is. It's not this orange in real life, it's just orange because of the lighting. But this is kind of like your typical New Orleans Hilton hotel that people stay at for Epic Games Fest in New Orleans. And you get like a discounted group buy rate, so it's pretty cool. So that is the hotel room tour real quick. This hotel is about a 7-minute walk from the convention center. This is where we're staying, and the convention center is right here. And they told me that this thing is like a mile long, but luckily we're on this part this year. I heard last year it was down there. So this is going to be kind of a mix of a travel log where we're looking at the hotel room and whatnot. But what I really wanted to convey in this video was what it was like to go to this. You know, and there's a little hint of it too of, you know, what is Epic Games like after, you know, this big event that just happened before this. So for people that couldn't have afforded to go this year for money reasons, time reasons, whatever, or, you know, were recently let go, that hopefully that if you wanted to see what this looked like from like a first person point of view, that this would do that. So right now I'm leaving the Hilton. That's the one that a lot of people stayed at, and it's really nice weather, really warm in October in Louisiana. And this is basically the walk to the convention center. I got to meet up with Greyscalegorilla, Nick, who I've known online for a very long time, very cool. And I stood here and tried to film this sign, I think 4 times. I missed it. It was also really hot. The Marriott's much closer. This is the line to go get our badges, and the app is amazing. This app keeps your schedule, and there's the QR code to log in. How are you doing? Is this the right thing?
Yep, just click check in and then click scan barcode and show the picture on the right side. Thank you. Have a great day. You as well.
To the camera here? Sounds good. Thank you.
Free to go.
Thank you very much.
You have a great day.
Oh, it wasn't attached. You're in it. You can't escape this camera. This lens is wide. Nick's a medium.
The medium. I'm telling you what you're fixing, right?
Wow. Thank you. All swaggy. This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. This place is huge. Gonna not freak people out. So I have my badge, and I'm just taking this in. This is like 2,000 people they said attending, plus staff additional to that, and I'm just like, wow, this is a very large conference. I had no idea. And I'm just looking to finish up the night by seeing who I can find. I know a lot of people here from online want to make intros. That's Tim Sweeney walking right by me, and I spot someone. These are car people. These people love cars, and I'm like,
Cars right here.
Hi from Stuttgart.
yo. I run into Craig from Epic Games and Fab, and also Jeremiah, who is now kind of heading up UEFN. And then I run into Sir Wade Neistat, who does a lot of animation content on YouTube. I got into MOCAP, and then I realized that you have to clean up animation. And then I think I'd already seen your channel, but I was like, what if I got you to get into Unreal Engine animation? And I've been pushing that vibe into the world for a long time.
So that little seed that's planted its way, that's you.
I've been trying to get you into it, and then you just taught the animation Unreal Engine Fellowship.
Yeah, I did.
Got him. So I wrap up the night by getting dinner with Nick and some old and new friends from Epic Games, and we're off to bed.
Well, good morning. It is day 1, pretty much, of Unreal Fest. Yesterday was kind of just preparation and getting my pass and whatnot. And I just wanted to go through the swag bag, because I think it's cool to see this stuff. We got this very nice bag here that I wore all yesterday afterwards. Specifically Unreal Fest socks, which I'm not sure. There's also a pin, which is very cool. Again, a duck. I need to ask what the significance of the duck is. I did not realize Perforce used a B. This makes me want to use Perforce more. This is kind of like an AWS. I don't know, this is a cable tie? That works. MOCAP, which I've never seen in person. I think they have a booth here. Qualcomm, which is, they probably make chips that go in the things I use. I'm not positive. In here, oh, it is the Unreal Fest patch, which is very cool. I'm also wearing the official t-shirt here, which is kind of nice. So, headed off to the big announcement today. I think there's some cool stuff coming in the announcement, and then it's like a ton of panels, and then a ton of dinners. There's like 2 different dinners I'm going to, and I'm like already losing my voice from like screaming and talking to so many people, but it's been a good start.
So we're off to the conference, and one of the really cool parts about this is that basically breakfast, lunch, and dinner are catered. So we're looking forward to checking out how that all works out.
Did you guys go out last night?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, we went to dinner, I guess.
We went all the way down Bourbon Street,
Oh,
over
wow.
to Frenchman Street, and all the way back down to Cater.
Oh my god, this place is huge.
How far is it?
About 4,000
The people recycle.
Yeah.
Mark it on your app. Did you download the app?
I gotta do that.
Did we sucker you into it?
I was like, this conversation is just way too relatable right now. Like, I didn't know Pop-Tarts were that bad. They look so unassuming.
It's mostly good until you realize how small.
One bacon. I don't want to track this meal. I'm going to track when I get home.
Start tomorrow.
Next week. So breakfast is amazing. I look forward to this every day of the conference. I look forward to it for next year. And we're all headed to the main first presentation here, where we're going to hear about Unreal Engine, the direction, and we're going to be hearing about the conference. And I run into Corey, and the 3 of us chill and get prepared to hear from Mr. Tim Sweeney himself.
Hey everyone. Before we begin the Unreal Fest keynote, I wanted to get up and talk about the challenges that Epic Games has been facing recently. Unreal Fest is an event to celebrate.
Tim covers the elephant in the room about the layoffs and talks about, why that happened. And I thought that was great to start this whole thing off.
And as Bill mentioned, we are back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. for a special session with Snoop Dogg and Cordell Broadus. Please start heading to your sessions immediately after this, as they will start promptly at 10:30 a.m. and have a great time. See y'all soon.
And after a tiny little technical hiccup, we are finished with the main talk here, and everyone in this room needs to go figure out where their next session is, and I realize I have no idea where I'm going. Should have probably pre-scouted that. Do you know where room 208 is by any chance?
You guys, all these sessions are upstairs, so you take the escalator over there. Thank you.
Everyone helping out at the event has been really cool and has helped me get to all my places. I'm lost this entire trip. I don't even have time. Hey, what's up? Hey. Where are you going?
Labyrinth 4 for the chaos.
Okay, I think everything's upstairs.
Would be like, I don't know, 700.
There's no buffer now. There's no time buffer. Like, my thing has already started, right? Everything started at 10:30. Hopefully they delayed it a little bit. So we're all leaving like the main kind of like conference area. That's where the big talks are. That's where the booths are. And it's also where the cafeteria is. And there's these 2 escalators on each side. I'm taking the further one. And I'm going upstairs, checking out the app, trying to figure out which room we're in. But if you're coming next year or in the future, there's the big room and then find the escalator. Let's go upstairs and find the room with our first session in it. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I was going to the Fortnite Roadmap.
What's up, buddy?
Hey man, nice to meet you.
Good to see you, dude. Ryan, Matt.
I run into Jim and Ryan, and we haven't really seen each other, I think, in person since 2019. Jim talked to him online a lot, and Ryan on the LED volume was working on the tracking side, I think. The roadmap. So I'm headed to the Unreal Engine for Fortnite roadmap here, and I was in the alpha for UEFN and built a map, and it is the major focus of the conference this year.
Good luck.
Jeremiah, who used to lead the kind of like animation initiatives at Unreal Engine, has now moved into working directly on the UEFN project to show how important that probably is to Epic Games, and lots of cool updates coming our way. Looking forward to it. I need Nanite to be on macOS before I can turn it on, but Lumen's already kicking ass, so I'm very happy with that. I've been shipping that. Okay, I'm gonna run to the content one down there.
See you there.
I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. I think I'm late already. We're going to Fabulous Content Unreal Marketplace, UEFN and beyond. It's in the same room that the other conference is in. So this talk is about selling things in the Metaverse, the Unreal Engine Marketplace, kind of for Fab. And it's run by Clinton, who runs Decagon. We met at GDC 2019 a long time ago, and I just want to hear what he thinks about selling stuff online. Okay, so we just got out of Clinton's talk, and that was really good. He did mention it, that Fab is the combination replacement. Look at this, the sponsor right here. The combination of ArtStation, Unreal Engine Marketplace, Quixel, Bridge, whole bunch of stuff. Dare I hold this over the railing right now? Probably a terrible idea. So that's a big deal for me, who makes marketplace content. So it was good to just see that. So I'm headed downstairs, and it is lunchtime, or that's what my phone app says. So again, this is like the main area, and this is where you want to kind of like go and relink up with people. I had no idea Nick was going to be here, but we're going to go get lunch. Look at this lunch sign, and lunch is real fun here. I really like this place. Hey, food! I'm happy. I want to clap too. I was gonna go eat in the hotel. That would have been a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Yeah, I didn't know what was coming down here. Gas to. Oh my. This is quite a nice summer camp of Unreal Engine things happening here. So we're sitting down having lunch, and I'll say that I know a lot of people here, so it's pretty easy for me to just like randomly meet up with people and pick a table. But I would say that, you know, everyone here is here for some Unreal Engine reasons, so you could just pretty much jump into any table and just start talking to people. I think something in common is going to definitely pop up. Shout out to Coachella, and also someone from the UEFN side of stuff who we knew from the alpha. I feel like it was better like standing like this. I wander into the booth area, and I promise this is not sponsored or anything. I've actually talked to Sony about this display before. I just didn't know what it was. I've never seen it. But this thing is tracking your head, and this thing looks super 3D. It's pretty amazing. It's probably not new, but new to me. It looks crazy on camera, though. I want this to be like my virtual pet. This is like a super expensive Tamagotchi, except like 3D. That would be amazing. Hello.
What's up, dude?
You cannot run from me. You are contractually obligated to vlog now, aren't you? You're running this here booth.
Yes.
It's nice meeting you.
What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Hey, Matt.
Hi, I'm Brad.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice.
So that was Ray from the UEFN side of stuff at Epic Games. He's making lots of cool verse devices, and, you know, also acting somewhat as like I think a community developer lead. He's on Twitter. I talked to him a lot on like Discord during the alpha, and, you know, always interested to see what he's up to with UEFN, and he's really active in the community, so really cool to meet in person. I have gotten tired, and I'm unfortunately ditching my next talk to go back to the hotel room and go to sleep for a second. After a lovely nap, it is 5 p.m. and I'm back for my final talk here on building a business in the Metaverse. And then I run into the lobby, and Jim introduces me to someone I've known online for a very long time, but first time meeting.
Some live stream with mocap suits. Was it like X?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That was cute.
That's when I was at the place where
And now you're at
off the track.
Off the Track. It's like almost Icon.
I'm giving her a hard time because she works at Off the Track, and I personally use a Vicon system, but I am just kidding. All optical mocap is cool. Good results from both.
What's up? Look at who is here, the man. Thank you for coming, brother.
This is a party.
It's a party.
That was Juan from Epic Games. He and I worked together on the LED volume and the motorcycle way back. And this is Robin from Based AF.
What did you learn today?
I mean, the highlight after the big disruption was Tim's speech.
Tim's speech was amazing. He stepped on stage and said, "Yeah, this sucked." Straight up, it's like, "Yeah, we need to address this. You gotta confront the elephant in the room."
Yeah, the restructuring, whatever we want to call it. He just came out black, like no music. He just came out and just talked about it. I thought that was super cool. I was gonna try to talk to him about it. I was just like, that's amazing. How about you? You have a Vicon, don't you?
I do have a Vicon.
Where did you get this idea? How could this possibly happen?
To take YouTube videos and the way we shoot YouTube and do it in Unreal Engine.
You took it way further with the MKBHD thing, though. And
you're like
that. And you're like, yeah, and you're like hosting videos, like.
Well, I had this idea, like, what if we could do Cribs, but in Unreal Engine? It sounds like you can. It's quite difficult, but
lots of people have said, like, what if? You're definitely one of the only people I've seen actually try it and do it, though. So
yeah. Check out Based AF on YouTube. He's done some really cool stuff with the Vicon system, and even made an UEFN map for MKBHD. Pretty on the edge content out there. I am on my last legs here, going to the last event, and we're looking for the Fortnite creator dinner. Okay, so I am alone in the back rooms back here, and apparently there's something back here, but I feel very alone. So I finally find my way to the creator, quote-unquote, influencer dinner here, and it's a lot of Unreal Engine employees, Epic Games employees, but also primarily the people from the UEFN Alpha, so a lot of Fortnite YouTubers and UEFN map creators. There's some extra special food here and some definite Fortnite props, and I can't play any of the music because it's just the loudest situation. I was talking to some of the UEFN people later that, like, it was kind of nice to meet you, but it was just so extremely loud I couldn't actually talk to too many of them all at once. I had to be like really up close and screaming, as parties like this often are, and just wanted to just document what this looked like. This was in the middle of the conference center. It took me a while to find it. Jeremiah is introducing Corey to some of the UEFN team. That's Ray there. And Wert's next to him over here. He does awesome UEFN stuff on YouTube. We got to hang out for just a little bit and wrap up the night with Corey and Dean. And that is night one. Day 2 of Unreal Fest, and we are in the lobby at the Starbucks. I am here every morning bright and early to meet up with who's ever heading over to the conference and getting my Starbucks ready. And we're now in line again. This is my favorite part of the day. To be honest, I missed this breakfast already. And we're just sitting back down. We're there real early. But this is always a great time to catch up with people. In this case, Nick. We're hanging out the whole time. Change of plans. We are going to State of the Union virtual production in 222, where the gigantic line is. So at breakfast, I heard that this presentation was going on. I was like, I should probably go to this. Virtual production is something I care about, and I changed it up, and here we are. Couldn't find it.
You couldn't figure it out.
I could not find it.
I think you just have to keep taking the deep dive. Eventually it'll come.
How's it going, man?
All right.
Pretty good.
See you. I can kind of see you.
I know. Can you see with these lights? They're just like.
I can kind of see you. Like when you got a little bit closer, I was like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
Nice, man. It was cool to really briefly catch up with Ryan. I see him a little bit later on. He was also on the motorcycle LED wall shoot, among other things I've done with Epic. And a lot has changed with virtual production and LED wall since I've been on set. And really cool to catch up on SMPTE 2110, which is I've never even heard of that until here, and just a lot of the new features of Unreal Engine for VP. I'm headed off to a workshop, which there's 2 different types of sessions. This one's hands-on. Hey, what's up?
How you doing today, bro?
Is lab 4 that way?
Yep.
Okay. So there's sessions where you're watching slides, and then there's workshops where you're standing up and doing stuff. Usually you have to book them early, but they did say that you can just kind of sneak in and see if anyone drops out last minute. What are you guys doing?
What's up, Matt?
How's it going?
Are you thinking about like tracking up?
Yeah, I get that. Here you go.
Ready? Okay, director ready?
They got a techno props helmet?
Let's go to...
There's the alien. Try to reach for the cat. And move around him. Whip back to the other guy.
Yo, so I'm gonna talk really close because the audio is better this way. We've got Corey back here teaching like virtual production stuff, and I'm just walking into this and kind of seeing it. Looks like they're using the Sony MOCAP, like an inertial MOCAP system for the MOCAP. Everyone somehow has techno props, helmet cameras. I don't know where those come from, and they're using the VCam and doing like MOCAP and virtual camera stuff. It's pretty cool.
That encompasses the entire vehicle. So
what
we're doing
we
like
do is...
This is some MOCAP shit. This must be how we charge all of these.
All done. And then maybe shrug, like... And then don't do a lot of
Look at these. These are badges of honor back here. Oh my goodness, this is goals. So again, I didn't even plan to go to this workshop. I just kind of snuck in. There were some free spots. I didn't like take any spots. I was just kind of around filming. But this was a lot of fun seeing the Sony MOCAP system in action. This is all like live captured MOCAP, and really good time. Glad I made my way to that workshop. For lunch, I'm heading out with Andy, David, and Nick again. And these guys kind of represent the broadcast side of virtual production and XR and dragons for esports on TV, that sort of stuff. And we make our way to this local spot that everyone recommended, and I get a lovely pulled pork sandwich, and I get to hear a little bit about MoGraph in Unreal Engine called Avalanche.
Yeah, hi, I'm Bjarke Ågaard, as in we say in Danish. I'm head of broadcast innovations with Blast, where I've been.
Here I'm grabbing lunch with Veronica and some other new XR developers I'm just meeting for the first time. And we head over to Victor Broden's talk on XR in Unreal Engine.
High performance access to augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, collectively known as XR platforms and devices.
VR for Unreal Engine 5 is looking pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to make a little VR prototype with Metahumans in the near future. And speaking of Metahumans, here we are at the Metahuman booth, walking by Dean and Tony here, and checking out this little camera setup they have for Metahuman Animator. I definitely need to get a little bit more into this, maybe this year. Big surprise is that Snoop is coming, and there is a huge line for this. Yo, we're at the Snoop Dogg event. This shit is sold out. There was like a huge ass line, and we're still early. Unreal Fest turned into a Snoop Dogg concert.
Down this way, to the front, please.
We're gonna be in the front part. We're gonna be crowd surfing. We got pretty good seats at this one. I'm gonna spin it around. I want to shout out JS Films, whose Metahuman work was shown on the reel here. Also to Gabby and her new video on Metahuman Animator. That's the Snoop Dogg music video, Metahuman. This is her work coming up right there. Awesome. Plus the new tutorials, and then Corey's work with Blue here on the Metahuman reel right before Snoop goes on. Pretty cool.
Welcome back. I hope you guys have been having a great time so far. I thought we'd end on a high note. You've seen, no pun intended. You've seen real-time 3D. Put your hands together for Snoop Dogg and Cordell Brodus.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Any creators in here that want to follow up with myself and Dog, the email is champ@sharesticks.com. CHAMP sharesticks STIX.com. So we would love to hear from all creators in the room, developers. We just launch Death Row Games. We're looking for young, diverse creators to help us really grow this and, you know, build it.
So apparently that talk wasn't recorded. I don't think it's going online. And if this video goes mysteriously missing, it's because I got copyright striked from that or DCMA'd. But basically, Snoop, real into technology, and his son and him are in business with a game company, and they really want to reach out to everyone here and possibly everywhere about collaborating and collaboration, making what I would imagine is a UEFN game. So pretty cool. For the last thing this evening, everyone is heading to the Sugar Mill, which is just right across the street, to a big New Orleans party.
This is what it looks like to have 2,000 game devs changing location. Vlog it. Hey, we're going. We just came out of Snoop Dogg presentation, straight to the Sugar Mill.
That was Alton, who I just met on the way over here. That's the cool part about this event, is like every time you walk somewhere, there's someone cool to meet and hang out with. And he has a mocap studio, if I believe I'm remembering correctly, in Venice, California. I'm very jealous of that for many reasons. And look at this party. This is just so crazy. This is just one part, the tent. I think people are dancing in here. That's not my thing. I run outside to the carnival. I'm not sure that's my thing either, but this whole thing I do like. And I run into Ben from Stretch Sense, and he's got some gloves.
You cannot say the word unity at this party. I know. What are you doing? You can't say that here. Come on. Oh, very cool.
But try it on, man.
Cotton candy. Did you go to the Snoop Dogg talk?
Yeah.
Was it?
It was good. No, it was
I thought it was good. I thought it was cool.
It was good. Yeah.
We all approved. I think this is like.
So this day has been so long and awesome that my camera is dying. These are the last few clips here. I should have brought a USB charger. I didn't know how long this thing will last, and I just wanted to show off the festivities.
My batteries are dying, but so like we're like this.
That was just me showing off the Go 3 to Jim and Joe from Visual Skies. He does some really cool like cinematic scanning stuff for movies and entertainment. They probably already know about this camera. Running into Alex and the Coreys, and this has been a really cool event, but my battery is dying, and here is the last footage of all of this going down. Day 3 of Unreal Fest. This is really kind of like half a day to some degree, maybe 2/3 of a day. I'm just getting some coffee. We're doing the breakfast thing, hanging out. We're there a little bit early, just chilling and kind of like recapping like how this has gone so far. I'm headed to a Metahuman talk from 3 Lateral Cubic Motion. I want this shirt with the Metahuman faceboard on it. What the heck? What do I need to do to get that? And there's some really cool insights about Metahuman, and I'm chilling with Sir and Robin. And when else, any time could I say that sentence and have it be true? Learning some stuff about Metahumans here, and this is the only talk that I have the confidence to actually ask a question. Test. Oh, very nice work. You make it hard for me to decide if I want to move to LA and make films in the real world or to Serbia. Maybe a little bit of both.
I saw you on stage talking to some cool people.
Yeah, I've had a lot of great conversations here. It's been awesome. But who are you referring to specifically?
I forget now. That's what I think of. Is you talk to cool people.
This morning I talked to some really, really cool people. Andrew Jones, Mandalorian, and he's an icon, and Ellen King was there, and it was awesome.
You get to hang out with the cool people. That's your job, isn't it? They have to send you in to hang out with the cool people.
And I get to hang out with you too.
Yeah.
Miles does a lot with the entertainment industry, and he and I spent a straight month doing LED wall motorcycle stuff, so it was really good to catch up with him. And I bump into a final talk here with Rich Lee, a director I've known online for a while.
What is up? I'm with Rich Lee. I want to say that I was a huge fan as a DP and a viewer of media of the music video work. I didn't realize your extensive 3D background. That kind of makes sense given the videos, and now seeing the stuff you're doing with the LED walls is like amazing. I wish I was still a DP to see this stuff, but it's really great to meet you in person.
Oh man, great to meet you.
Do you own the volume yet? That seems like
we're building out our. Right now we're in the process of building out our new volume at LA Center Studios.
Nice.
It's gonna be it's super rad. So hopefully we'll have it up. Not hopefully, we will have it up in a couple of weeks. And if you're in town, you should come check it out.
I would love to. And Chris is shooting most of this stuff, right?
Chris Probst is.
If you're watching this, Chris, what's up?
Chris is there. Yeah, Chris Probst is just. Yeah, he's a mad genius with all of this stuff. Just 100%. Just super vital in this whole process.
Super awesome. It's good seeing you again.
Hey man, good to see you.
Appreciate it. Unreal Fest, again, making connections that really may not have ever happened on their own. Rich is doing virtual production stuff, getting his own volume, and just like doing amazing commercial work and music video work. We're wrapping it up here. Nick is closing out the talk, and this room gets really filled. And motion graphics Cinema 4D is a little bit my background, at least the Cinema 4D stuff. So it's really cool to see Nick and Greyscalegorilla coming to Unreal Engine, doing real-time stuff. He mentions some of the greats like Winbush and William Fauché, and people just erupt, and they should have been here maybe next year. This closes out Unreal Fest, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.